Hi guys, Joanna here, and today I'm taking a break on reviewing new and viral perfumes. Instead, I'll be talking about new perfume discoveries that I recently brought into my collection. These fragrances definitely gave me impact, spark, and joy. These fragrances are new to my collection as I recently discovered them in my recent travels to Dubai, Manila, and Milan. Without further ado, let's talk about the perfumes that I am currently loving right now. First up are fragrances that I discovered when I was in Milan. And no, they are not from Exans, as I want to reserve perfumes I discovered in Exans in my next video, okay? Anyway, Sultana. If you follow me in Instagram, I somehow raved about this in my story when I was in Exans. Anyway, I discovered this fragrance on my way to Exans, as when I arrived, I have to pass by the main metro station anyway, and there is a big Lush store in the main train station of Milan. And guys, I'm always excited in passing by a Lush store because I feel like they have a lot of underrated fragrances. And guys, Sultana is definitely an underrated one. I haven't heard anyone talking about this fragrance yet. But first, I think it's because it's a limited edition. And second, for sure, nobody knows that it exists. It's actually the staff of Lush that recommended it to me. Let me tell you the story how I discovered Sultana. So I entered Lush, and first question that I asked the staff is, tell me what's new and what is your favorite. So her recommendation for something new is Sultana. Why? Because this is basically the perfume version of their bestseller soap called Sultana as well. And guys, this just smells so divine. This has notes of olibanum, blackberry, dried fruits, and bergamot. And I would say that I get all those notes. This definitely smells like clean soap, but make it very herbally, soothing, and relaxing. Imagine like a perfect scent after shower. Then you're gonna get Sultana. Because the staff actually gifted me a Sultana soap to pair it with this Sultana perfume. And guys, it smells absolutely delightful. I think this is my favorite Lush fragrance so far. I love the fact that it smells very clean, more of like soapy clean. However, it's not giving detergent or laundry vibes, okay? This just smells like you lathered yourself with like a white, musky, thick lotion on your body after shower. So imagine that fresh, clean, musky smell plus dried fruits, okay? And olibanum that definitely gave this fragrance some warmth and depth. I haven't smelled anything like this, okay, which is big. And yeah, I just adore this scent. I think you're gonna love this if you enjoy any clean smelling scent that is not basic, I'll say. I love the olibanum note in here as it definitely makes a difference. There's a lot of clean smelling out of the shower kind of scents out there, but Sultana is very different. I'll say this is different because it's not just clean, but also very warm and soothing. I am using it at night with their bar soap, and every time I use it, I feel so good and just very relaxed and so me as well. Also, I find this fragrance great for layering. So far, this is my favorite scent from Lush and my favorite out of the shower kind of scent at the moment. When it comes to longevity and projection, I would say that this quite lasts for a very long time, okay? Let's say, lasted me around 5 to 6 hours. Even after a long day, my clothes still smell like Sultana. Absolutely love this fragrance. And yeah, I should stop rumbling. I just recommend you checking this one out if it's available in your country, because yeah, I've heard that this is a limited edition. Once again, Sultana by Lush, and I find this fragrance unisex. Next fragrance is still from Lush, and this is a favorite of the sales associate. This is called Mr. Wallet. Honestly, guys, I haven't heard anyone talking about this fragrance as well. And guys, this is my scent of the day. The only downfall of this fragrance is that it sprays harshly. It is a body spray, but to me, it looks like, I don't know, a room spray. Anyway, getting 200 ml at 35 or 40 euros. So yeah, I won't complain that much. Now let's talk about the scent. Mr. Wallet, guys, is definitely a gourmand and woody scent. This has notes of vanilla, peppermint, and sandalwood. I'll say that I get all those notes. This opens up very gourmand, I would say, you know, almost leaning to like sticky dates. So if you've tried that perfume, it smells like kind of like caramel and some toffee. It kind of smells like that in the opening. However, as it is drying down, it is actually vanilla ice cream with mint. Absolutely delicious. What I love about this scent is that it is not too gourmand compared to, for example, Sticky Dates, Yognog, and even Chelsea Morning. I find Chelsea Morning to be very thick in texture. But with Mr. Wallet, I would say that this definitely becomes like a skin scent. So imagine a gourmand kind of skin scent. It has a cold texture that will definitely make you feel very relaxed. I love using it during this time, especially now that we are transitioning to spring. I feel like, you know, the weather is so unpredictable. Sometimes it's sunny. Most of the time it's rainy and foggy. Mr. Wallet definitely suits the foggy and rainy kind of days. I don't know why it's called Mr. Wallet, because it is kind of misleading. I don't see any connection between a wallet and this fragrance, to be honest. But all I can say is that it smells like a mint and vanilla ice cream. I will categorize it as like a gourmand skin scent kind of fragrance. So yeah, having said that, this is quite intimate. I don't find it like a loud fragrance, not even a moderate projector. I will say this lasts around 4 to 5 hours. Very intimate projection. However, I just love that gourmand skin scent vibe that it's giving. I'm not complaining, even if it's not that loud, because I think it's perfect like that. To me, this is a relaxing kind of gourmand. Absolutely love it. And I'm very happy to add this in my collection. I'll say this is a feminine leaning scent and highly recommend it if you are the type who's not a fan of sticky gourmands. Next fragrances, I am so excited to talk about with you guys because I recently discovered it when I was in Philippines. And these fragrances are the very first Filipino niche that I own. And yeah, I'm so excited to let you guys know about these fragrances because it makes me proud, you know? If you don't know yet, I am originally from Philippines. So yeah, I am Filipino, and it just makes me so proud when I discovered these amazing niche houses in my country. First up is from the brand Greg Parilla. He is a Filipino content creator. He does perfume content at the same time lifestyle as well. And he created his own brand. He launched 3. However, I only have 2 with me here. Let me start with my absolute favorite, okay? This is called Eclat Noir. And guys, this is inspired by the scent of a black forest cake. And basically, it smells like a black forest cake. That is the description. This smells so addictive, absolutely gourmand. I'm not really into edible gourmands, but, okay, anything chocolate, sign me up. Okay, sign me up because I am here for any chocolate or cocoa scent. And guys, Eclat Noir just smells absolutely delicious. Imagine dark chocolate cake with some rum and cherries on top. Then, yeah, you're gonna have Eclat Noir. This has an underlying rich patchouli note that made this fragrance linger, okay? This is a kind of gourmand that projects, okay? You will definitely be smelled like a black forest cake. Let me show you, just for you to understand. So this is the box and this is how you gonna smell like. Yep. If you love chocolate in fragrances like me, I highly recommend you Eclat Noir. I am not sure if this is available international yet. I think maybe just in Philippines. Actually, I want to know if I have any Filipino subscribers here who live in Philippines. Can you let me know in the comments down below because I am very curious. If you're a subscriber from Philippines, I highly recommend you Eclat Noir because this will make you feel proud. This is of niche quality and the price point is just so good for this kind of quality gourmand. I just wish that this is available international, really, because it is that good. Definitely dark, sexy, and edible gourmand. You must be into gourmand, specifically chocolate or cocoa fragrances. I think in order to love this fragrance as much as I do, sooner I think it will be available international. But anyway, guys, I highly recommend Eclat Noir by GP Fragrances. Greg, you did an amazing job. All right, the other one from his collection is called Vieux Papier, and this is how it looks like. Now, this fragrance is more masculine leaning, and guys, this smells timeless, classy, elegant, gentleman. Yeah, those are the adjectives that I think of when I smell this fragrance. It is definitely an aromatic, woody scent that is perfect for everyday use. I say aromatic because it has a very prominent rosemary and lavender to my nose. However, it has an underlying patchouli, very smooth suede, cedar, and vetiver. Okay, so in the end, it is still very woody with a touch of earthiness. However, the amount of earthiness of the patchouli in here is perfect. I would love my man to smell like this. Actually, if you translate this in English, it means old money. And yes, I will say that is the vibe of this fragrance. Quiet luxury, and not just quiet luxury. It smells like a gentleman. Perfect for everyday wear. When it comes to longevity and projection, above average. My husband wore this twice when we were in Philippines, and guys, I couldn't stop complimenting him of how good he smells like. Love this scent. Highly recommend. I wish it's available international because yeah, I'm just proud. The other niche Filipino house that I discovered is called Wren Atelier, okay? and it is owned by a Filipino perfumer. For sure, if you are a Filipino frag head, you know who I'm talking about. Renato, aka the Filipino Nose. And yeah, he created his brand called Wren Atelier. And this time, I think it is available international, okay? Because I asked them. Anyway, the one that stood out to me is called Annapurna. And yes, this is made by the Filipino Nose, Renato, who made as well Eclat Noir and Vieux Papier. Okay, so yeah, that's why I am even more proud because it is created by a Filipino perfumer as well. Anyway, Annapurna. This definitely captured me when I was in Philippines. So I was testing out his fragrances in a shop, and this stood out to me because I haven't smelled anything like it. This is inspired by the Hindu goddess of food and sustenance. Hence, it has a star note of biryani, which to me is very unique. It's definitely giving the vibes of India. And I mentioned that because I used to live with an Indian and I've been to India as well several times. This is a warm, spicy scent, primarily because of the coriander and mint that is in here. However, as it dries down, there is like a milky texture that contrasted the spiciness of the coriander in here, along with the biryani that is very prominent as well. If you've tried anything biryani, this fragrance will definitely remind you of that. But in the very dry down, what I get is actually more of a leather scent with a biryani accord lingering in the background plus some spices. I'm going to describe this fragrance more of like a warm, spicy leather scent. Yeah, that is definitely unisex, very complex, very niche. You know, that's why I am so happy and proud of this perfume as it definitely captured that Hindu goddess of food and sustenance. It also has that creamy tuberose that just made this fragrance even more unique and very niche smelling, in my opinion. I will say that this perfume is not extremely likable. To be honest, the first time I sprayed it, I was like, oh, this is not my scent profile. However, guys, when I was in the shop, this dried down and I was mesmerized because I don't know, there's something that smells very opulent about it. And it is so hard to explain because it smells so opulent, yet it smells like food because of the biryani note. And yeah, I think it's the leather amber musk combo in the base that gave this fragrance a strong impact. I highly recommend it, guys. Actually, I got a discovery kit of Wren Atelier and I'm planning to do a house review of the brand. Let me know if you're interested with that because I think the world should know. The world should know about this, especially Annapurna, guys. I think this is a perfume for someone who's into spicy scents and at the same time, if you are a collector like me, this to me is a masterpiece level kind of scent. And you'll definitely hear me talking about this fragrance because yeah, this is like one of the best discoveries of 2025 for me. Oh, and when it comes to longevity and projection, this lasts forever, I would say, especially if you overspray on clothes. It has a very strong projection for the first 3 hours, I would say, until it becomes moderate. So having said that, it has above average projection as well. Next up is a fragrance that I discovered while I was in Dubai airport. Now I have this thing of like, okay, buying at least 1 or 2 fragrances every month, but it has to be something that gives me an impact, okay? So when I was in Dubai airport, I was debating between Chloe Vanilla Planifolia and Baciami by Bvlgari. And obviously, you know what I chose, okay? I chose Baciami because this definitely made me crave for it. I actually tested it first when I was transiting to Philippines. I didn't buy it yet, but on the way back, I knew that I have to get this one. This is just so addictive to me. This is mainly gardenia, vanilla, amber, and I don't know, there's something creamy, coconutty about it. Not sure if it has coconut, maybe not, but I am somehow getting like a coconut milk texture in here. It's like a very creamy, milky, sweet, floral kind of scent. Something that I would love to smell like. I will consider this as a sexy floral scent. And I don't know why, because normally I'm not a fan of floral fragrances, but there's something about this fragrance that is captivating me. Maybe it's the gardenia, and I think I am slowly realizing that I actually love gardenia scents because one of my favorite scents, Un Bel Amor de Ti, is very gardenia forward as well. And yeah, so is Baciami. I just love how sweet, creamy, and floral it is. I know this is not underrated because a lot of people are talking about it, but you know, I have to test it myself. And it was my friend, Petya, who pushed me to actually get this scent. And guys, it takes a lot of convincing for me to buy a fragrance on the spot without any discount, okay? So yeah, that says a lot. That means I really love this scent. I will say though that it is somehow reminding me of 100 Silent Ways. They are not at all similar, okay? I'm just saying that they're giving like that same creamy floral vibes that is quite addictive in my opinion. So I think if you love 100 Silent Ways, you're gonna love this one as well. When it comes to longevity and projection, on me, these last around 6 to 7 hours. So, you know, perfect. And I'm so happy that I have this in my collection. I find this definitely feminine leaning. Once again, this is Baciami by Bvlgari. All right. And last but not the least is a purchase also in Dubai. This is Akoya by Gissa. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I raved about it so much that yeah, I even called it as like one of my best discoveries this year so far. That's how much I love this scent. And basically, this is, wow, did you see that sprayer? Maybe not, but it has a beautiful sprayer. This is still giving very Arabian, woody, sweet scent that, yeah, just stood out to me. Actually, when I was in the counter of Gissa, I told myself I will only buy one. I somehow couldn't decide what to get, so I asked the sales associate once again what is her favorite, and she recommended me Akoya. And guys, I was blown away. I was blown away because this is once again like another unique, fruity, citrusy, woody scent that I haven't smelled yet. To me, this has very prominent raspberry, caramel, lavender, patchouli, and sandalwood. The kind of lavender in here is giving it actually laundry kind of vibes. However, it didn't stop it from me loving this fragrance because it is equally contrasted by the sticky caramel and juicy raspberry. I absolutely love this scent. One more thing about it is that it has a beast mode performance. This is my first fragrance from a Kuwaiti brand as well. So for a collector like me, this means a lot. So yeah, I always love discovering underrated scents. As mentioned, there is a juicy raspberry here along with a citrusy bergamot in the opening. However, as it dries down, the lavender actually becomes stronger along with the patchouli that is just a little bit earthy and like sweetness from thick caramel. Okay. Overall, I'm going to consider this as a sweet, citrusy, woody, unisex scent. Definitely beast mode as well. And yeah, very unique. I cannot think of a fragrance that reminds me of it. It's in that level. So that is the video for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Those are new fragrances in my collection that I am currently loving, or shall I say obsessing with. I love all of these fragrances so much that I feel like I have to share them with you guys, because I don't gatekeep in my channel. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed, guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching and see you on my next one. Bye!